Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Early, your craft doctor, and I am back with that video I said I was going to do later on today from the haul from yesterday. So, if you can tell, I got a bunch of stuff going on right here on my desk. I started making some cards from the fancy little dress die and stamps. So this is the Crafter's Companion dress die and stamps. And so the first thing, what I forgot yesterday, which is relevant to this, is this little thing here. I purchased this and I forgot about it at when I was doing the haul. It is a stamping platform. It's similar job. It does a similar job to the Misty. This is the small Misty. I have the medium and the large. But it does the similar to them. The one thing that I like the most is, hi Carlo, is that you? What I like the most is the fact that this platform is bigger and you have more room, surface area to work with, as opposed to this one. And because this one has four sides, you can kind of lean on. And this one, which is the medium, you still only have three sides to work with, even though it's bigger. So, and this base can turn in all directions, and it's magnetized. As soon as you put it on there, it's got a magnet to keep these legs down and in their place. And you punch just like this. It's spring loaded. And so I really like this. What I don't like about it is the fact that it got these sides. If they would have left these sides, or at least one set of the sides off, that we could have done expanded our paper, it would have been 100%. But it's pretty good. I used it to stamp something yesterday, and it really did a good job. So that was part of the haul that I forgot to tell you about yesterday. But let's get into the dress die. So I took a page from the actual die and I created this dress. So the way that these work is they stand up like that. So the dress opens from the top, just like that. So what you do is you cut your die and leave a little space um, so that the card will open. And then I cut out this piece with that lavender paper that I'm using, that um, lavender garden paper series that I'm still working on. Um, and I cut out the top, and then inside of the dies, or inside of the dies, they had all of these accessories. And so that's how I put this all together. I used that piece here, which is the collar. I did the bow, which is this piece here. The wings is that piece there. The purse is this piece here. And this piece was a mystery to me. I was watching another YouTube lady on YouTube, and I was like, "What is this?" I asked my husband. I'm like, "What is that?" And I didn't pay attention to the stamp set, because if I would have looked at the stamp set, I would have seen that was a glove. But I looked at it and I still couldn't figure out what it was until she said, "Oh yeah, that's a glove, and this is the die for it." So that is what it is. It's the little glove, and I just stamped it on there and cut it out. And then these little yellow pearls came from that pop box kit that I used. Yes, that I showed you yesterday. That's where I got these little rhinestones from. Even though I have rhinestones for days, because I bought that big box of rhinestones from Michael's, but they were there and it was close by. So that is the little card that I made with the dress. And so I wanted to make another card because, of course, we want to know how to do more than one thing with the supplies that we have. So let me move this quickly out the way. And I'm going to make a side angle card. That's what this is. It's a 6x6. I scored it in the middle, and then it stands up. So it's actually going to be a side easel card, just like that. And so I cut out of that lavender paper we're working with, this one, and then on the back is a piece of this, because this paper is very strong and this paper is not. So it's double-sided. And so then now I'm going to dress our lady. I'm going to put her little, what do you call it, belt? Um, and I thought this striped paper was really, really cute, and it all works together. Um, I feel like I seen somebody in a dress like this. And so this fits right there, and it gives a nice cute waistband. And as opposed to doing the bow, I cut out this little bitty flower right here, and I'm going to 3D gel it. If I have some in my syringe, I hope I do. Yeah, I have just a little bit in my syringe. And so I'm going to just put a little bit of 3D gel on here. And of course, as always, I have to poke the hole. I just got the new 3D gel. And so hopefully that little stopper, the real stopper, will work. Um, and so I'm going to put a little bit of 3D gel on there. So then we'll kind of pop this up on the side, and it'll just stand up right there like that. And then we'll take her little purse and we'll do the same thing we did yesterday, and we'll give her a little purse on her dress. Come on. Okay, and we're going to put her little purse, but I'm going to put it on this side instead of the other side. So we got a little purse right there. And then I got the little shoe and the little flower, and those two pieces are going to go on the inside of the card base. But first we need to stand up our little lady, our little dress on the card base. And so that's what I'm going to do first. And I'm just going to use my tape gun for that. And let's see, about here in the middle. And we're going to stand her up right here. Like that. So then she can stand up on the card. And now the easel card will lay flat for mailing. Let's see. Let's move her over just a little bit. Yeah, so she can stay on the card base. So there we go. So we got her like that. So now I've cut out this little brown piece to break up some of this purple on the inside of this. And so I'm just going to tape this on the inside, and we can put a little white piece inside of there so that we can write on it. But since this brown is very light, we actually can just write right on here if we needed to, but we're going to put a sentiment right across here. But before I do that, I want to take the little flower, and I'm going to give the flower a little bit of dimension. I'm going to give it just a little bit of dimension right there. And I was hoping I had some, yep, I do. Instead of using my 3D glue gel, I'm going to use some pop dots, and I'm going to put it right in the middle. Oh, these are the pop dots that's hard to get that little piece off. Come on. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a little glue on there like I always do. I'm going to put a little glue, and I'm going to put this right there, which we will use as a stopper to stop this card from closing. And we'll put our little shoe. We'll take our little shoe and we'll put it on the opposite end. Right there. Okay. And then I'm going to take my Wink Stella pen or shimmering color pen, and I'm going to give this a little bit of really shine. I'm going to give both of them a little bit of shine. And I want to give my purse a little bit of shine. And I want to give my belt a little bit of shine. And really, I need to clean up some of this extra shininess right here. Really, stay there. Right. And since we, there we go. I want to put some stones on here. I'm going to put a few stones here and there. First, I need to put one on her purse. So I'm going to take a small clear one. And I'm going to put one right here on her purse so that she has a stone on her purse right there. And then I'm going to put a couple on the sides. One here. Actually, I'm probably going to put more than one. Let me see if I can find one that's the same size as that and the same color. Of course I can't find one in the same color. Really? Okay, we're not going to worry about it because since this is a brown color, I'm going to put this one right there. And then our sentiment will go right across there. We'll put some type of thinking of you sentiment. Where is my thinking of you stuff? Of course, it's not at the ready like it should be. Am I thinking of you? I don't know what I did with my stamp set. I usually keep it right by me. Oh well. I'll put it on there before I ship it out with the rest of the cards. Are thinking of you. Because I have to do something about our little mistake, because there's no such thing as a mistake, as Bob Ross used to say, only happy accidents. And so what I can do with that is, instead of us having a shoe there, we're going to have, well, of course I can't never unpeel these. I'm going to put this right here. Right here. I'm going to take our shoe off. And I'm going to put a flower on. What mistake? I don't know what you're talking about. What mistake? So now we have a flower right there. And there is our 2 cards from the lady card kit. This card kit is for bridal parties, bridal showers, and this lays down flat just like that for mailing. So you can mail this card out, and when the person get it, they swing it open, and it is a stand-up easel card. And if you wanted to use the sentiments in the card, it says, I can say I do. I can't say I do without you. And will you be my bridesmaid? And you should go to the ball. So it's for people who go on to different events. And it's one that says be fabulous and celebrate and thank you. So you don't have to just only do a wedding invitation. But this card will be wonderful to use as a bridal shower a card or a card for a little girl that says happy birthday or anything like that. So make sure that when you're using these dies that you do different things with them. Don't just, where's the mouse? Wait a minute. Don't just use them for what they say use them for. The people who invented them, they we can use them for so much more. And so those are the two cards that I want to do for you tonight. But I want to show you what we're going to be working on tomorrow. Remember, if you seen the video yesterday, I told you about this kit. If you seen the video yesterday, I told you about that kit. And it makes these box cards. And that's what they're called. They're box cards. They're cards that is made to look like a box. And so what I decided to do was make one of each kind of style. And today, I finally got that order in that I have been waiting for from the post office that the post office lost. And so they found it, I guess, because it came in today. And what it is the actual box die. So now I can make my own boxes. And so that it comes with the box maker, the little slits, the little clear things that I showed you. That's that piece. And these are mats that go right on top of it. And not only did it come with this one, the one die that did not come in the mega kit, because I also bought the mega kit from Crafter's Companion, which should have been here before this box, because this box only has these few in it, but there are 7 other sets that came along with this box set that included in the pop-up die. And this one was the only one that you couldn't buy in the bulk sale because it came with this. So I ended up buying all of the boxes, the whole set, which include another one of these, right? And so I'm going to have 2 of them to make the box card. So I'm going to have an extra one of these and this one, because this one didn't come in a kit. So because my thing was lost, I called HSN and said, hey, my die is lost. I was supposed to get it. And they was like, oh yeah, it's really late. The post office must have lost it. We'll send you out another one. So now I'm going to have 3 of them and 2 of them. And the other set of box dies whenever I get them from the UK. So I'm going to call tomorrow HSN and tell them, hey, the post office finally found my dies. Do you want me to send them back, or can I donate them to somebody? If they say that I can donate them to somebody, I'm going to put them out on Facebook, and for the first person who donates to the Mary Kay, now I just slipped my head. It's the Mary Kay, I just lost it. The favorite one unit is doing donations for our workers who is on the front line, our frontline workers. For the first person who donates to them and can prove it, that does crafts. It can't be just somebody who just don't know what I'm talking about. But if you donate to them, then you can get the free set of this box and this stamp set as soon as I get the other ones in, because I suppose I had them in already and I don't have them yet. But the first person who donates and can prove that they donated to them, you will get this for free. And I will send it to you. Please, it's got to be local to the Michigan area, because I can't, it'll cost me more to ship them somewhere then they cost me, because obviously they will be free. But if you're in the Michigan area, this is something you'll win. And this is for my group, also for my people in my small group. This goes for you too. If you're the first person who donates to the Mary Kay unit, who is doing essential worker donations, the first person who donates will get this free. And all you have to do is donate, and once you let me know, I will verify that you donated with them, and then you get these for free. And I can pop these in the mail for little or nothing locally. But you know, it'll be more expensive if I have to ship them to another state or something. So, all right. My next video, we're going to do some box cards. I'm going to show you how to cut these out, put them together. I'm going to do some of the flowers, because I was going to do these, but now that I have this, I can show you how to do this first, which will be this too. Because these boxes, you know what? No, I'll just use the boxes in here, but I'll show you how to cut these out. So then you'll have opportunity to see both of them. And then when I get my order in, I'll show you the whole gamut, because there's 5 or 6 other box card sets that go with this whole thing. And it's really fun to make these. And so I think that you're going to have fun watching this. Doing these. I think you're going to have fun doing these, making these little box cards. They're good for children. They're good for adults. The best thing is when you flatten them out and somebody put it out the envelope and then it pops up on them. People love it. So, I will see you tomorrow with my next video on the box card. Thank you so much for allowing me to come into your space, and I will see you tomorrow.